Okay, so most of this pretty much just looks like rolling, and that's all it really is, but it's just like a little bit different, and it has a little bit different purpose. You know, all rolling is good, but personally I think this works a little bit better, and this will definitely help your adductor feel a lot better. So the first thing you're gonna do is either get like a basketball. It's my favorite. You don't have to have a basketball. You can get a volleyball, but whatever you get, it needs to be pretty large, and you need to inflate it so it's pretty hard. So that way you're not gonna just like crush it, because you probably will. So the first thing you're gonna do, lay on your side, put the basketball up here. You wanna get it pretty high up into the inside of your adductor up here. It is going to kind of crush you a little bit, but that is normal. So what you're gonna do, let's see if you can see, get up in here. Once you find a spot that's pretty painful, just sit on it, chill for a second, and then start straightening your knee out. And once you do that, you're gonna notice it probably gets a little bit more painful, but all you're doing is you're moving the fascia and you're releasing it. And so you get a muscle release, but you also get a fascia release, which is way better in my opinion. I don't know all the science behind it, but I just know it works. So you do this for about 30 seconds or so. Try to, you know, it's probably gonna be pretty uncomfortable, pretty tender, and then move down your leg a little bit, kind of just move the ball down a little bit, do the same thing, run through that. That'd be the first one. I would do that on both adductors. Sometimes the one that's not hurt can actually help the one that is hurt just as much, if not more. So it's actually pretty interesting. The second thing, get any kind of foam roller. You're gonna lay on it. This one's pretty simple, just like kind of rolling out your quads. But so what you wanna do is kind of lay on the outside part of your quad, not all the way over, but just kind of like, it's kind of in between. And then kind of roll back and forth a little bit until you find like a knot. You'll feel it. You'll feel it like when you roll over it, it'll kind of clunk and it'll move a little bit. Once you find that, then just like pin that down and then just clunk back and forth over it. It's pretty uncomfortable. But if you do that for a little while, do it about 30 seconds. When you stand up, you will feel a lot different. So you do that because the quad is the inhibitor muscle for the adductor, which basically if your quad gets pissed off, it can cause a lot of pain in your adductor. And so if you release that, sometimes it's kind of like releasing your other adductor. Sometimes it will help you a lot more than just releasing your adductor. Last one's hip flexor. So kind of the same thing. You're gonna get up. You can get up on it, but it's gonna be a little bit higher up into like it's not all the way up to your hip bone, but pretty high. Kind of roll over onto it. I don't know if you can see. And then you're gonna pick your knee up. Once you get like a good spot, good painful spot, pick your knee up, and you're just gonna move your knee up and down. Or not your knee, but like your foot. Do that for 30 seconds. You can move up if you find another painful spot. As many painful spots as you can find, the better. So as many as you can get, as many trigger points as you can find. You can do this for 10 minutes, you can do it for 20 minutes. You know, just hit those 3 spots. Those are the big key ones.